showing Russian troops targeting Azov forces in Mariupol. This is the latest video that has just trickled in, and you see the heavy firing and shelling that happened in Mariupol. I want to take this to Priyanka, who continues to stay with us on the broadcast. Priyanka, more and more such videos emerging. Just a short while back was in Kharkiv, now in Mariupol. Russian troops targeting Azov forces full swing.
Azov forces, because Azov is in fact a voluntary militia that had been formed in Mariupol to fight the separatist movement that had been mobilized by Russia. Now this also of course signifies the importance of why the Russians are now targeting Azov forces, which are in fact fighting the separatist forces on the ground in Mariupol. Now we had seen how Russia had demanded that they wanted a separate independent state in the Donbas region of the DPR and the LPR near Mariupol as well. And now we see Russia mobilizing their troops to target especially the Azov forces who have been fighting the separatist militia on the ground, which is the LPR and the DPR, that is the Donetsk People's Republic and the Luhansk People's Republic as well. And now we see the kind of strategic targeting of the Azov forces. I want to take this question to Group Captain Augustin Vinod as well, who's joining us on the broadcast. Thank you, sir, for joining us here. I would love if you could speak about the importance of the Russian troops targeting the Azov forces, who in fact had been fighting the separatist militia on the ground, especially in Mariupol, that is near the Donbas region, sir.
See, there are multiple views on the subject, and everybody's view, I feel, has got a little bit of, little bit of water that it holds. Remember, when the USSR broke up and became smaller nations, the fissures and fractions started at that time. There was a huge uproar at that time when Ukraine formed the way it formed. In fact, writing was on the wall since then when people were talking about having an autonomous Republic of Crimea. The Luhansk People's Republic became a people's organization and then was declared a terrorist organization. And Donetsk people, the DPR, or sometimes they were calling it as DNR also. They were also a breakaway faction, which originally was part of Ukraine. So it is a bit of a khichdi out there. But the fact of the matter still remains. If you look at the complete unification of Russian and the Russian-speaking people, it was always USSR. How the Iron Curtain kept these people together, it is yours and my guess. I mean, it was more of some dumb than debate. But the moment democracy stepped into this region, which was unknown to democratic activities, it took some time for people to settle in. And let me tell you this, the fractures are just beginning to show. It will only grow. If you look at the erstwhile Czechoslovakia, how it broke up on such fracture lines. I can break the fracture lines further to maybe smaller regions. All it requires is a stronger leader, which Ukraine does not have. Ukraine put a very weak leader on the chair.
Well,
and which led to
Group
all
Captain Augustin Vinod, you're making a very important point. Also, when this comes in the backdrop of the separatist militia, in fact, being targeted on the ground. And stay on with us, sir. We're first going to play out 1 minute report for our viewers, and then we'll get you all the breaking updates.